It's really hard to do a spot and stalk here like you would like on a bow hunt. So with the arrow guns, it's extremely tough in this type of terrain. That was the coolest thing ever. Woo! Long drive. Oh, long step. We've made the 5-hour trek, whatever, 4 hours. We just got out here. It's 5:19, so we need to hurry, get these girls changed, get them in the blind so we can still hunt tonight, and we'll get it going. We got a little bit of cloud cover, got some rain maybe, but we'll be in the blind, be fine. So we're gonna see if we can't get that deer stuck with that arrow gun tonight, so we'll see what happens.
I've never been on a deer hunt or any hunt before, so I actually don't really know what's going on. I'm just happy to be here. Last year we got here and went out spotting for a bit, so today we're kicking it off early. We're gonna go try and find some big bucks that we were looking for yesterday, and we get set up and get her done. Well, we're waiting on Justin. He said 3 minutes to run to the bathroom to, to solve our, to... Seven.
Not too bad.
3 hours late.
Normally, when we hunt this hunting unit, we always have deer patterned. We always have a water hole or food path or something where we can always set up a blind, and we've had extremely good success being able to set up in a blind and shoot with the arrow shooters. This year was completely different. Nothing was patterned. It was a really weird year. So it made it tough. We glassed up some deer in here this morning, but we thought there was another big bachelor herd back in this little valley. You can't see from there, but they're not in here this morning. I think this is where they typically hang out, but they're not here today, so we're gonna move on. This terrain doesn't give you a lot of places to put, sneaks on or anything, so unless you have a place where the deer are coming and you can set up blind, it's really hard to do a spot and stalk here like you would like on a bow hunt. So with the arrow guns, it's extremely tough in this type of terrain. So if we can get some pattern to where they're moving, in a path constantly, or see a water hole where they're going constantly, we'll set up the blind. Because ideally, we want to shoot these with the arrow shooters. It's just not near as cool shooting them with a powder burn than it is with an arrow gun. So, but we'll keep trying. One of the hard parts about a spot and stalk in this area is there are so many deer. And so you have so many eyes on you trying to sneak in. So it makes it extremely difficult to do a spot and stalk. We just got in, we've seen a ton of deer this morning. Just didn't make it happen, but that happens, that's deer hunting. So we're gonna go get us some food, possibly a nap, check zero on the guns, get back to it this evening. We're gonna put these two on the firearms on tripods just to make sure they're very comfortable with it and that they can shoot it right. So it's a good thing to double check. So that's what we'll do right now. They're gonna go shoot a couple prairie dogs, and figure if they can hit a prairie dog, they can hit a deer in the heart. So
survival.
You're fine. You're fine. You see where he is? See him? He's straight. Yeah.
We just saw a pretty good buck up off the road. So what we're gonna do is try and see how close we can get to it. Try and stealth our way up towards the deer through the field. So let's see what we can do. He's just up on the other side of that ridge, so we're just gonna come up on top of it and get him.
And sorry we couldn't get the deer in the frame. We're not that stealthy, and it was extremely hard to sneak up into that, so we had to stay quite a ways back from Kate as she stalked in on the deer.
I think we got a good shot at it, so we're gonna go find him and see where he went down. We're using the FX Crown with the arrow shooting attachment, and we have an element helix on here, so it's our setup for the day. Working pretty good so far.
Down there.
Oh, he's right there.
What? Nice.
As we walked up on the buck, we could see it had clearly expired, but what struck me as odd was the arrow was still in the deer like that. Well, it had turned out the arrow had went almost all the way through, and when the deer fell, it actually had pushed the arrow back through and broke it. So when I actually pulled the arrow out, it was broken.
We just found 2 nice bucks down there. They're about 1,000 yards right now, so we're gonna try and sneak down a little bit further. Try and get in on them. So that makes 2 bucks today, about 12 hours apart. I got mine this morning, and Rachel just got hers right now. So I'll wait a minute, then we'll go check it out.
So don't panic. She's holding her sister's gun. She's not hunting again. Rachel is going to school for full time, and she only had a limited amount of time, so this was a last light buck of the last day she was going to be able to stay. And so we were lucky enough to put this stock on this guy, and she got it done right before dark.